We're so happy that I no longer have to turn my cheek when people on the sidelines are firing bombs at the mayor's office at council, that now as a candidate, I'm going to shoot back. To the people I'm running against, I am the mayor of the city of Ottawa, and you have to run on what your plans are, and you're going to have to run on your vision. And please, let's also make this about leadership. Please, let's make this about leadership, because leadership is getting things done. Leadership is not forming together a coalition of Melbatos. Leadership is not making everybody happy. Leadership is about progress, and this city needs progress. Somebody told me one time that a camel is a horse designed by consensus, and I agree with that. We need to have the active and open debates, choose a path that's right. We chose the path in the conference center with 18 or 19 votes. We went ahead. There's still people who are against that. We chose 22-0 on the transit system. And now we have a fully funded transit system that I want to make sure gets built. But there was debate. Lansdowne is another good argument. There was debate. My goodness, you pay us to come to City Hall and have those debates in the open. And I want to continue on having those open debates and making progress for the City of Ottawa. I will not really be starting my campaign until the fall. I don't think the citizens of Ottawa necessarily want a dragged out long campaign. They want to focus on the issues, the vision of the future. They want to focus on the characters of the people who were involved in the campaign. But mostly they want to reflect about what's happened in the last 3.5–4 years. And mostly I think they want to reflect upon whether they feel the city has made strides forward in the last 3.5 years or not. And my goodness, if they think the city has progressed in the last 3.5 years, I'm going to ask for their vote, because there's more to do. So thank you everybody for coming out here today. I appreciate your time. I look forward to your support, and I look forward to Election Day, October 25th. And when we continue the work that we started in 2006. In 2006, the city voted for change. In 2010, I want the city to vote that I can finish the job. Thank you very much. Are there any questions?
This seems to be an 11th hour decision. How did you come to making the...
Worship, can we bring your other bit? Because we got a branch in your face here. No, just bring the podium. There we go.
Sorry, Mayor. This seems to be an 11th hour decision. How did you come...
We made the decision 4 months ago. We tested it from every possible angle in the following 4 months. I gave misinformation to a number of people. I didn't want anyone to have any understanding of what I was going to do, because you know what? Getting full funding for transit, getting Lansdowne approved, couldn't be politicized. It was simply too important to the city of Ottawa.
You had a promise in the last election campaign, which was your slogan, "Zero means zero." How are you going to come back and fight against that?
Well, there's another slogan that's running around, and it's called 2.5 means 2.5.
But let's
and
talk
all
about...
I want to tell you is never let your goals be your limitations.
Let's talk
never
about
let your
yourself,
goals
though.
being your limitations. And quite frankly, I will never stop trying to get zero as a tax rate. We did that the first year. We couldn't do it the second year because I wanted to add police and invest in transit infrastructure. And the third year was the infamous day where it was hijacked. Go away, Larry. That's what they're saying. Oh, go, Larry. Oh, go, Larry, go.
What do you say?
I thought it was...
Go, Larry, go! 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 Go, Larry, go!
But I think Ottawa citizens are going to look back on that and question whether your promises will be fulfilled.
You know, they're going to, and I think that's part of an election campaign, and I welcome that. Hey, has it been perfect? No. Has it been a lot better than this city has seen in a decade or two?
Yes.
Absolutely yes. So I'll take, I'm the first to admit that I made some, most of the mistakes a political novice would make in the first year. Most of the mistakes possible. I think I even made a few mistakes that were impossible to make. But having said that, I think I want the citizens to reflect on the term, to reflect on the entire period, and ask themselves a question. Has the city progressed? Do you feel safer? Have we solved some of the problems? And if the answer to that is yes, then I want their vote and I want to finish the job.
Talk about your
how's your trial going to affect your campaign?
Promise is a pretty big mistake. How do you get the trust back?
Well, I guess that's going to be part of the campaign, and I'll face it head on.
Mr. Mayor, how's your trial going to affect your campaign?
I think the trial certainly had an effect on the public persona. Certainly, I was exonerated August 5th last year. There are some people who are going to, that's going to be an issue. I'll face it head on. I think the total exoneration, and quite frankly, from many people I've heard, they don't even believe that those charges should have been laid. However, it is what it is, and we can't change it. And that's just going to be another part of that mix. And quite frankly, I won't focus on too many of the mistakes made by my competition. And I hope I won't, talk in this campaign about anything that could be considered monthly. And I'm very proud of being able to take the high road.
Well, Larry, you talk a little bit about your fear of Jim Watson going into this election. I gather he's the primary milquetoast you're referring to. How formidable an opponent is he going to be for you?
I've told Jim many times that he's the single best professional politician I've ever met. I've told him that over and over and over. However, I don't think that's what the city needs. I think the city needs progress. The city doesn't need. I went back. He was mayor for 2 years and 8 months. 2 years and 8 months he was mayor. I can't think of a single thing that he did to make this city better. I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything. So when the citizens reflect upon my track record and the track record of my opponents, I think they'll see that my 4 years of, although controversial, my 4 years have been 4 years of progress for the city of Ottawa, and that's what I'm running on.
So you're still hoping for the zero means zero?
Mr. Watson says that your leadership cost the city $6 million in bus strike, $2 billion in cancellation of light rail.
How much?
14% increase in taxes over 4 years.
Yeah, he's going to say a lot of things. He's going to say a lot of things, and I'm quite comfortable.
What do you say to that?
Well, I'm not going to fight the campaign today. I'm announcing.
Those are the facts. We're talking about, not 0% over 4 years. We're talking, double digits over 4 years.
Yeah, and all of that is digging into the campaign in detail. I have responses for each and every one of those issues. I have them now, but quite frankly, today is my day simply to announce that I am going to be signing the papers, and I have thought these things through. I understand the campaign, and we're going to have debates about that, but I'll sit back and identify our accomplishments. I will take the high road. The only thing more important than the past is the future. And I believe that the confidence and the credibility that I will have going into this election to continue building the city of Ottawa for the 21st century is a strength of my campaign. The legacy that I've left already in the first 3.5, 4 years is to jump out, to be free of the stagnation of, or as I called the other day in more colorful language, the constipation of amalgamation. We're actually doing things now, and I want that to continue. And hey, when you unblock a logjam, you're gonna have to push a few people around to do it, and that's what we've done.
Now you're meeting.